I love this pizza. It's so good. No. Ah. Hold on. Mm. Ah. Punches. They're one of the most useful languages to they're one of the useful language to use. And these bad boys or ladies have the guts to do it. Yang Xiaolong, the strong bronze of Team Ruby, and the Incredible Hulk, the half brain and half bronze of the Avengers. So for this battle, this would be really complicated since Bruce is usually mind controlling over the Hulk. So for this battle, I will not be using Infinity War and Endgame Hulk. I will not be using those two. I'm only going to be using the Hulk from the previous movies and from the TV shows. And for Yang Xiaolong, well, she usually had her arm cut in Volume 3, which made Yang more predictable. So for this matchup, I won't be using Volume. So for this matchup, I will only be using some parts on Volume 3 on Ruby, not the one that how she got her arm cut off, which was really odd, but still, but not odd, but cool. Not cool, but odd. Not odd, but cool. Not cool, but odd. What am I saying? I'm Jedi Masonic, and it's my job to analyze their stats, weapons, and abilities to find out who will determine their legendary mission. But if you want to see a preview of the Incredible Hulk, I recommend you watching Kratos vs. the Hulk, located on Season 1. And since Yang Xiaolong is new to the Ultra Fighting missions, I will be doing a review of Yang Xiaolong. And without further ado, let's get to this lovely lady. Ruby, one of my favorite animes, and sometimes it always makes me laugh. FYI, I love this pizza, it's so good. If you haven't tried Little Caesars, what the heck are you doing here? It's truly one of the best pizzas ever made for me. Back to this. In the world of Remnant, it's kind of crazy. Because of the vicious monsters called Grid were controlled by a real hell monster named Salem. But thanks to the huntresses, they were able to finish off the Grim. But somehow, where can you learn hunting in real life when you can do from high school? Which is freaking crazy. After going to Beacon Academy with her younger sister Ruby, and learning some technical skills by her father and her Uncle Crow, Yang Xiaolong is the bronze of Team Ruby, usually fitting the Y in Team Ruby, led by Yang's younger sister and their team, Ruby Rose. Okay, I love Ruby, but still, somehow it still doesn't make any sense. Well, as a little young child, Yang Xiaolong did so much for Ruby that she could not handle things by herself while taking care of her little sister. And FYI, taking care of a sibling is so hard. And if you have a sibling, comment down below. And if you have a sibling just like I do, I'm about to have a new baby. I'm about to have another sibling, and I don't know if I'm going to be excited or not, but I'm still going to hope it's a girl. Comment down below if you think it's going to be a boy or a girl. My other sibling. My other sibling is in my mom's belly. Anyways, back to this. So she didn't know how to control. So she didn't know how she can handle Ruby until her Uncle Crow. See, her Uncle Crow is usually he's actually kind of skilled. Actually, he's freaking awesome. He's learned some telekinesis. He can transform into an actual crow, and he's freaking awesome. I suggest you go check the Ruby anime out. He appears in somewhere in Volume 2. Still, go check it out. I know Ruby for some reason. If you have a Fire Stick, then just search up Ruby. But if you have an app, if you have a movie app named Tubi, then there's 3 volumes and there's a Chubi one up. There's a Chubi version of Ruby. Anyways, back to this. So after some brawling years, training with her Uncle Crow, Yang Xiaolong became a master at punching. And what is good with just your fist if you can have radiation and gun gauntlets? Now, her gun gauntlets are usually not actual gauntlets. They're guns at the same time. When she punches an enemy, they usually create one powerful shot. And which is freaking awesome. This sounds like Disneyland to me. The all fun and things where you can have sword size and gauntlets transforming into guns. Oh god. Seriously, I know I seriously, when I'm done with Ultra Fun missions, I know where I'm gonna retire now. Anyways, back to this. She's actually kind of an expert at her gauntlets, like normal bullets can travel around through 1,700 miles per hour to 2,000 miles per hour, which I saw on Elsa versus Spider-Man. Let's go check that out, which was really cringy. Anyways, back to this. Her bullets can travel around 1,700 miles per hour to 2,000 miles per hour, and her fists are wide variety strung. But when she gets angry, oh boy, you wouldn't like it when she gets angry. When she takes one powerful hit, and if a little tiny piece of her hair falls off, she gets real angry real fast, making her stronger, faster, and way more predictable. Well, it doesn't make her that violent, but still. But even though that she is tough, she is actually kind of tough as well. He was even able to He was even able to take a hit from a giant robot and even crash into a concrete pillar. You know, one of those pillars that can actually lift up entire bridges. And she's even able to lift up a table, which I actually googled the weight of a table, and it usually weighs about 108 through 250 pounds. So yeah, Yang is freaking strong, and plus her punches are so powerful that they're even like 2 times stronger than a normal man's punches. By calculating and researching the force of a person's punch, when studying 12 karate black belts, so-called reverse punches can usually go in an average force of 325 pounds, with the strongest measuring 412 pounds. Short range power punches averages are over to 178 pounds. Another story of martial arts needed 687 pounds of force to break a concrete slam, which is a half inch thick, which means Yang's punches are over 10 times stronger than that. Yeah, Yang is pretty tough, and also she's so durable that during a food fight, remember this is high school, she even took a big slam in the air and didn't come back to school and didn't land back until 100 seconds. Which that means she's way more durable than you ever think. But even though she is strong and durable, she does have some weaknesses. When she goes into Super Saiyan, she does go a little bit predictable, and she's also weak to dodging and opponents that can kick. But luckily for her opponent, it's not like that. So she might win this one, or she might lose to World Breaker Hulk. But we'll see. No matter how hard her missions is, she will still pull things through with a Yang. Okay, what a waste of a pun. Alright, the buttons are set. Catch your votes in, people, because it's time to see who'll determine our legendary mission. After that, I'm going to take my pizza break. Enjoy.
Fight on.
Jesus freaking Christ. Well, this fight should be a little bit obvious, but let's talk about Yang versus the Hulk. Now, yes, our winner is Yang Xiao, and before you call me crazy, let's talk about things. Both Hulk and Yang did actually had some a little bit of unstoppable force, and while Yang is actually like 10 times stronger than an average normal punches, but lifting a table, while Yang did lift a 250-pound table, but in the original Hulk movie, in the story of the Hulk movie, I actually calculated the weight of a police car, and it says it weighs about 1,000 pounds or 454 kilometers heavier than their civilian counterparts, making Hulk much stronger or much tougher than Yang. And while Super Yang did actually while Yang's angry form can destroy so much grim that are size of bears, giant crows, and scorpions, it's still not enough to handle the Hulk's strength while breaking into World Breaker Hulk, because World Breaker Hulk can match up to Sentry, which is Marvel Superman. But luckily for Yang, Bruce can't actually really control the Hulk, and plus the Hulk doesn't last very long. Sometimes the Hulk can last longer, but sometimes it can last a little bit shorter. So the Hulk does actually tire. Even if he is strong, Hulk does have one weakness. Hulk and Bruce does have one weaknesses together. They both don't communicate that much with each other, and plus Hulk doesn't usually stay doesn't stay in the Hulk form that long, so he can't really stay that angry enough. And plus, while World Breaker does stand a chance against Super Saiyan, it's still the Hulk doesn't have enough stamina just to transform into Hulk that quickly. And plus, even if that Yang did actually pull this fight through, Bruce didn't actually go farther than it was before. Looks like Yang banned Bruce outside this match. That was terrible. But luckily for the next time, and speaking of the next time, but we have to announce the winner who won. The winner is Yang Xiaolong. They both represent the spirit of the Blue Bomber, and they're both huge Kickstarters. And I present to you the Blue Heroes, Mighty Number 9 versus Shovel Knight. I can't wait to see this. And as much as I love Mighty Number 9, and I really love Shovel Knight a little bit, I want to see who would win in a fight to the death between these two. Have a wonderful day, guys. See you on Saturday.